FreeGameProductions, HotboxInterviews, and we with.
Yeah, we'll do it. It's your boy Young PromoJuJu, man. You already know what's going on.
Shit show, y'all already know what's going on, man. Posted up on the block, man. What's going on with you?
Man, sure, man. Just been working, man. Just staying, just like consistent, you know. Of course, like this our second one, so like the first time, you know, I had Hot, you know what I'm saying, I was doing what I was doing. Since then, I done dropped another tape and a couple of singles and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
Like right now, I'm just pushing. Still booked damn near every week. You know what I'm saying? I did a couple of college homecomings too. So TSU, PV, you know, like things like that. But of course, you know,
you still hitting the college scene,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, just trying to get them just hip, you know, to everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them actually know me. You know, like when I be going on campus and stuff like that, they be like knowing me, and it be shocking me. Cause I'm like, damn, like I ain't thinking like
making niggas move like
that. You know what I'm saying? But they be like rocking with me though, so it's like sure. But yeah, I'm still rocking that. But really now I'm just trying to expand like broader, you know, not just the Houston scene. Audience. Just trying to go like, you know, more.
So you looking at what? So you been to Prairie View.
Yeah.
Alright, you've been to Houston already. Where you trying to go now? Where you trying to take the music?
I mean, just out of Texas. Like basically, you know.
Out of Texas.
Yeah.
So you get some money. Yeah. Somebody hit you with a deal right now. Where you going?
Really, LA the spot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could say Atlanta, you know, but Atlanta is too like congested, you know what I'm saying? So LA is,
I mean, it's like Atlanta is smaller than LA, let's say that.
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody in Atlanta, you know, they like family. So it's like, it's not, hey, I know you, yeah, for such and such, yeah. And it's like, hey, bro, what's up? You doing your shit? Like, they actually communicate with each other. Yeah. I don't know Hollywood.
Nah, I'm
Hollywood
not.
Shit in LA.
I'm not saying it like, no, Atlanta is a good, like, especially like networking spot. Like, you going there to try to like network, like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the perfect place, especially for like this rapping stuff. But LA, I feel like it's more like opportunities. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
as far as more than rapping.
Yeah. Cause me,
what you want to do besides that?
I'm in a mode like, you know, like modeling, acting. You know, like, so it's more opportunities, more like that way. You know what I'm saying? So
you got the Facebook,
man. You know it's crazy
you got
though.
No portfolio together?
Man, I used to actually I was about to get into that stuff like a couple years ago because a lady came up to me this when I was like younger. I was trying to get like dreadlocks and stuff, and I was at the like beauty salon, and she was like, you got like the perfect face, you should be like a model. So she gave me a couple of like suggestions of places to like hit up. So I was actually into the modeling thing, but I didn't know like that shit costs money too, like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta invest in it. It's for everything though.
Yeah, for sure.
If you want to get somewhere and get places and people to see you, you gotta invest in yourself, bro. Most
definitely, but like at the time I'm young, like, I ain't have it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I want this opportunity, but
you didn't want to do that stuff. So and then it's a thing that I want to do, but it wasn't just my passion. Like music, you can ask anybody, man. I spend my last, you know what I'm saying, on anything that involves just like music because it's something that I just love, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
that's your passion.
Yeah, so that's something that I actually love to do, you know. So yeah, I cancel anything to do anything that involves like music wise, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Man, you cancel going to church?
I mean, okay, look, to be honest though, I don't really
say anything. You cancel going to church?
I mean, I don't really go to church like that. I mean,
you worship. I mean, you do your stuff on your side. You ain't gotta go to church to, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I pray. You know, I pray every day. Like I believe like it's a God, but sometimes I feel like a lot of people in church. I hope I don't offend nobody, bro. But I feel like a lot of them, bro, they hypocrites in a way, like, you know, cause I grew up.
Say some shit, do some shit. Yeah. They all come back and do.
Even with gays, like, I got like a gay best friend. You know what I'm saying? So I remember like bringing her around like my grandparents, and I just seen even around like they, you know, people. And it's kind of like the way that was kind of like judgmental, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like,
that's some Baptist people, man. You know, they missionary. They got to stick by the protocol book.
Man, yeah. I just didn't like the energy, like the vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
you ain't going by the Bible.
Yeah. So, and then church is drama too. Like, of course, they be like, oh God, and I understand that, but you can't forget that, bro. We came from something. We all came from something. Yeah, and then people judgmental as fuck. Like, I remember, alright, so like, this is a story. My freshman year in high school, right?
What's up?
Alright, so I thought I was live, so I was talking to like 2 seniors, you know what I'm saying? So, but one of them, they was like, come to the gym. So I skipped class. I went to the gym, because the gym, they ain't had no gym teacher. It was like a little sub, but she didn't give a fuck. She wasn't even worried about nothing. So we on the bench, right? She like, let me give you some like hickeys. I'm like, all right, bet. This girl put hickeys all over like my neck. I'm thinking I'm live, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm live in the bitch.
Boys got hickeys. You just feeling them?
I walking around school, everybody clowning my ass. They laughing this shit. Nigga, teachers are clowning me. I'm like, damn, I'm getting clowned out by the teachers. But I was like, damn, I forgot. My ass have to go home, like home and shit. So I was staying like my grandparents, like my freshman year. So man, I went home and my grandma went off, like, oh my God, who did, you know what I'm saying? Started talking about Jesus and stuff like that. And then she's like, we going to church right now. I'm like, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So she trying to force me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she like, and I was like, nah, because the people gonna talk about it, because I ain't gonna lie, the church we was going to, they messy, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, I don't wanna go. And she like, God already judged you, so you shouldn't be worried. But it's
God don't judge nobody. What?
Yeah, but it's kind of like they don't really understand. Like, okay, we understand, but bro, we still on Earth, you know what I'm saying? So we still gotta deal with stuff like that. So you might think of it in your way, but in my, you know what I'm saying, you don't know. They're not thinking about how that's going to affect me. You know what I'm saying? Having to deal with that. So. You know, so
man, you don't even go to church because of shit like that.
I mean, I'm not saying,
but I see what you're talking about. Like, people say so. Yeah,
I'm not.
That shit could push you away.
Yeah. I mean, it pushed a lot of people away. Like my mama, you know what I'm saying? She grew up like my, you know, of course, cause like that's her, you know, mom and stuff like that. And she don't even go. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah. But I mean, I'm not against going to church. Like, you know, it's just. I'm just not going out right now.
We had a whole full conversation about church.
About church. Okay.
All I said was you gonna skip church for some music.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't even be going. But yeah, like right now, like the music, man, it's just something I just love, like for real.
So how long you been doing this music stuff, bro? Tell the people.
All right, so people don't even really know, but I don't really tell people this. I was been kind of doing music like. When I was in high school, like I moved in like so after like my freshman year, I moved like with my uncle and my aunt, and my uncle built me a studio. Like he bought the equipment, everything, built me a studio like in like the house. So I was recording like throughout high school, like my junior, like no, my sophomore and my junior year. So I was recording and stuff, but that shit was trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Doing the shit.
I'm just doing the shit. So like that shit was trash, but I was still, you know what I'm saying? I was still just doing it. And you know, up high school, people were like, oh, you rap, you know what I'm saying? So I was getting a lot of attention. So people kind of already know I was doing music like back in high school, but I also went to 5 high schools too. So yeah, so like this high school.
5 high schools, you got 4 years. He done went to 5 high schools.
5 high schools and 5 like different school districts for sure. Like all around town, like.
That's good though.
Yeah, but that also.
It ain't good, but it's good that you know, like you got people from everywhere that you seen your face before.
Actually, that kind of helped. That kind of helped in the long run because when my music actually did start to get attention and
like, oh yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, like from high school because okay, I'm from like Mo City, you know what I'm saying? So Mo City, kind of, you know, Southwest Mo City like area, you know, that's where I mainly like grew up at. But around high school, I moved a lot, so. You know, the north side, I don't really know too much about it, but I was out there more in like the Spring area. That's why I went to high school and shit at for like a couple of months. So I remember when I did my first, like when I performed at my first party, it was on the north side. Like, remind you, I'm not out there. I don't know people out there. So I was like kind of nervous. I'm like, bro, these people not gonna fuck with me. So then I go to the scenes, a couple people that already like, hey, Ju. I'm like, oh, shit was good. Like, and niggas that I went to high school with, you know what I'm saying? So then I perform cause I perform basically everywhere, like literally everywhere, like up in Houston, all sides of town. And everybody know me from all sides of towns. So, and that is mainly from the high schools and shit like that I went to. So
yeah, it played a good effect on you. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but I started around, you know, my sophomore year. Then I kind of quit. I quit my senior year. I moved from my uncle's crib. I moved back to Fort Bend, and I was kind of chilling on it and everything else. But then I started throwing parties, and when I started throwing parties, you know,
people started knowing. Whoa.
I mean, I still wasn't doing music, but I just started seeing, you know, the people that I was throwing parties with booking artists to perform, and it was just, I ain't gonna lie, they was like, I ain't like their music, like, you know what I'm saying? Not all of them, but a lot of them was like, bro, like, they not getting the parties popping, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, it could be better. So I decided, I was like,
let me take it serious.
Yeah, like, let me like make music that's gonna get the parties, you know, jumping. So I was like, nobody in my age group, you know, I'm not gonna say generation, but I guess, but nobody in my, you know, age group
that, you know,
that was doing twerk music and shit like that, that was making girls start, you know, throw ass stuff like that, you know, at least that I know of, especially up in Houston. I wasn't seeing that. It was a lot of dudes that was doing like a bunch of like hood music, so like that, like, you know. So I started just making twerk songs, trying to, you know, like so I try to use my promotion stuff to try to get my music out there, but it wasn't working like that. Like, I was like, hey bro, hey, like, play my shit, blah blah blah, like that, like,